it's April. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have a get ready with me video for you. This is my sunny makeup on a gloomy day. Look, for several days now it's been rainy and gloomy and I wanted to do something that was bright and fun and made me think of sunshine. So I pulled out these Maybelline color tattoo shadows that I have not been using much because they're pretty bold colors, and I thought, what the heck, I'm gonna do it. This is 45 Bold Gold and this one is 10 Fierce and Tangy, so a pretty loud gold and a pretty bright orange. On the finished look, I think that it does turn out nicely. I will get on with getting ready. I have already prepped my skin. For my serum, I use the Caudalie Premier Crew, the Elixir Fresh Lip Serum Advanced Therapy, Supergoop City Sunscreen Serum with SPF 30, Clinique Super Primer, and I did go ahead and put on my eyeshadow primer, the Decay Primer Potion. That's the original. The foundation I'm going to use is actually a BB cream. It's the BB cream by Garnier in light medium. It has SPF 20, Skin Renew, Miracle Skin Perfector. It says it's for combination to oily skin. I like the finish that this gives, even though I don't really have oily skin. For my BB creams, I do like to just put those on with my fingers. I feel like it's thin for a brush. I suppose I could use my beauty blender, but I just like the way it looks with my fingers, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I just put that around on my face and then work it around. And it's pretty decent coverage. Obviously I put quite a bit on there, but I want good coverage. So that's what I'm gonna do. It is a bit yellow for me, but I have a lot of red in my face today, so I was thinking this could help counteract that. And sweep that down my neck, just try to even everything out. That seems to be blended pretty well. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Too Faced lip injection. I like to put on my foundation and face products first before I do this, because I find that if I get into it when I'm doing my foundation or sunscreen or anything like that, I have the tingling around on my face. So I like to avoid that if at all possible. I was going through my bronzers and I don't have any good type of cool tone brown to contour with. Everything I have is a bit warm. So I pulled out, this is the Physicians Formula Canyon Classics eyeshadows, and I'm gonna use this color here. It's more of a cool tone brown than anything else that I have, but I figured that would be a good shadow shade. For my contour, I'm gonna use the Sephora Pro Contour 79 brush. Just put it right in that shadow, tap it off. A little bit of cheek contouring right up here by the ear. Let's give that little shadow there. You can see how much cooler it is than the BB cream. Too far forward on the face and not too low. Don't want to pull my cheeks down. That gave me a nice little shadow there. Shade out the end of that nose a bit. Maybe shadow under the neckline just a little. A little highlighting and concealing next. A Simply Ageless CoverGirl and Olay 205. I love this one. I know I need to switch it up, but I just love it so much. I don't want to give it up. And this is the Sigma F75 concealer brush. Put it right there. On the bridge of that nose. Draw attention to that part of my nose and not the bulby tip. And lighten this up under here a bit. With the lip, gotta be careful. Don't get too close to the lip. I'm gonna pull off any of my lip injection, which is tingling. Well, I was gonna do the chin, and I want to kind of hit that just a little bit. I didn't bring my beauty blender in here, but I will use my beauty blender sometimes as well to smooth out that highlight. It's a creamy highlight. What I liked about the CoverGirl Olay is that it's so emollient. It's just moisturizing, feels so nice, even though it's an eye concealer. I have dry skin. That one usually works very well for me everywhere. And just pat it out. I don't want to give up any of my coverage. Soften the edges around those blemishes. For my blush, I'm gonna use the Becca Beach Tint Shimmer Souffle. This is Watermelon Moonstone. You see I've been using it and it's all swirled together, but normally, I don't know if you can see, it is two different shades in there. For these, I just like to use my finger. I don't know, I just have not found an applicator that I love. I'm sure the Beauty Blender would probably be or a sponge type applicator would work well. I just have been using my finger when I use it. Just get right there on the finger. A little patty pat pat. And just smooth it out. On top of that, I'm going to use this powder by Inglot. I am not sure what the name of this is. They have it where you make your own palettes, and I was going to get some different eyeshadows and things from them, but most of the ones I wanted were out of stock. I'm just going to go right on kind of on the top of that. I'm going to set the foundation with the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder in Light. I use my Marc Jacobs Bronzer 2 brush. Fan that out. Go ahead and apply my lip primer. This is the Bite Line and Define Clear Lip Liner. It does have a sharpener, but I just leave it blunt because I just go around the edges of the lips and then also put it on the lips. I do feel like it helps with feathering. One thing about using priming and the lip injection and things on your lips before you apply the lip color is that you have to work a little bit more to get the lip color on. But with my lip injection, I feel like if I put it over the color, it doesn't plump as well. They need to be basically nude lips in order for it to take effect. All right, I'm gonna go onto the eyes. I'm gonna zoom you in for that. That ought to be about good. For the waterline, I'm gonna use the Rimmel ScandalEyes pencil in Nude. I have redness around my eyes, so this really helps to brighten it up. And I'm gonna begin with the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-Hour Eyeshadow in 45 Bold Gold. It's that pretty gold color. I'm going to use my finger because I have not found an amazing applicator to apply my cream products with, so I just usually use my finger. I'm going to use that on the inner corner to about the middle of the eye. Maybe I'll try my concealer brush because I want more pigmentation than that. So we'll see how my concealer brush does with it. It's picking up a good amount of product. See how it places it. Oh, that's much better than my finger. Well, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll have to buy me some concealer brushes to apply my cream products. I have a large concealer brush that I never use. I bet that would be good for the Becca product. I have the gold applied from the inner corner to about midway. Now I will apply the Fierce and Tangy to the outer corner of the eye. It's that orange color. I'm going to use my same brush, just clean it off. very softly sort of blend that up a little bit. Have the Fierce and Tangy on both eyes, and then I'm going to go back in with a little more gold just to sort of blend it a little more, just make it a little smoother on the transition there. So there's my sunny part to make that not quite so like, oh, you got yellow and orange on your eyeballs. I'm gonna go in with some of my MAC shadows. I'm gonna use Wedge in the crease. I'm gonna use Brulee over the brow. I'm gonna use the Sephora, it's the Bullet Crease 221 brush to go into that crease, soften that up. I've applied Wedge lightly to the crease. Now I will go into Brulee. And this is one of these make your own palettes at MAC. Go right there under the brow. Alright, so I have applied the highlighter color. Now I'm going to go into, this is the Milani 07 Bella Wine Satin Matte Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadow. So white. I am going to use that bullet crease, go into that, put it on the inner corner. Alright, I've applied the white to the inner corners, gave some brightness in those areas. For my liner, I'm going to use, this is L'Oreal Infallible Lacquer Liner 24-Hour Gel Pot Liner in 174 Bronze. And I'm going to use Coastal Scents ERC S16. Go right into that. I'm going to start with my wing first. I would like for that to be a sharper. I will probably have to work on the little tip there when I clean up a bit. I'm going to take a little Q-tip and my grapeseed oil and just clean that up a bit. It's more like what I had in mind. A little bit more of a wing, but that's more of the shape I was going for. Alright, I've applied the wing to both eyes. I just feel like it's going kind of far out there though, so I think I want to clean that up, make them both shorter. Not quite so wingy. Off my brush too, because I don't want the liner getting crusty on it. Just gonna go into Wedge and just build that back up just a little bit. Now to get on some browses. I'm gonna be using the NYX Cake Powder. My color's Auburn Red. I'm gonna use that lighter color on the thicker part of my brow. And this is the e.l.f. concealer brush. Just go a little bit into that darker shade to fill out the tip. bit. It comes with a spoolie. I'm just going to run that spoolie through them. Just make it a little bit softer. Now for some lip, I'm going to use this is the Laura Mercier Cream Smooth Lip Color in Peachy color. And I'm going to put a little bit of the NARS Orgasm lip gloss on top. Get just a little bit more pink. And some nice shine. For my mascara, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus mascara. It's supposed to give you like 10 times the lashes. So bring on some of that. Let's check out the brush. I've never used it, so just opened it. Oh, it's one of these rubbery, spiky bristle brushes. And it's round and then sort of flat. I don't think I've ever used a brush like that. Oh, it's in dark brown. Pretty good. It look like I have a few bottom lashes. I like that. All right, mascara applied. Setting spray. I'm on to the Supergoop setting spray with Rosemary Defense Refresh. And it does have SPF 50. So I used the Supergoop SPF today. So if you missed out on your sunscreen to begin with, you can hit it with the setting spray. All right, so there is my sunny makeup look for a gloomy day. So hopefully this will help me feel sunny today. Hey, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.